Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at Forest of Secrets, Chapter 20. Whew. Oh my goodness, I have to breathe because this chapter was intense. It starts off with Fireheart telling Brackenpaw, go back to camp, let them know what's going on, because we need to send warriors out here to fight these guys. We can't let them inside our camp. Brackenpaw takes off. And then Fireheart climbs up a tree and looks for where the Shadow Clan warriors and the Wind Clan warriors are. And this is called surveillance. Survey is to look and see. Surveillance is to watch and gain information. And so he's doing some surveillance, and he sees where they are and how many warriors. And before he can think of what else to do, he's like, man, should I just jump down there and jump on these guys? He hears Tiger Claw, roar, and as much as Fireheart dislikes Tiger Claw, he's like, man, I'm so glad we got this guy on our side. And then the Thunder Clan warriors collide in battle, and Fireheart jumps down and joins battle. Now this battle is really intense. It starts off with Fireheart running in battle, and the first cat he really gets to is Morning Flower. And Morning Flower was the queen who Fireheart helped carry her kits back to Wind Clan. And so he kind of fights her. She looks at him, he looks at her, and they're and then she runs away into a different part of the battle. And then Fireheart kind of looks around to battle someone, and Stumpy Tail, who's Shadow Clan, bumps into him, and Fireheart just rakes him up, I think with his back legs, and blood is going everywhere, and the guy's like, oh, and runs off. Then Fireheart, the battle's going on, but the other warriors are kind of pushing the Thunder Clan warriors back to their camp, and Fireheart sees Wet Fur running for Blue Star. And so Fireheart says, oh my goodness, Blue Star only has one life left. So he goes and runs. He collides with Wet Fur, fights him off, and he gets out of there. And then the battle just gets crazy. There's warriors from Wind Clan and Shadow Clan everywhere, and Fireheart's just attacking everything. He's going crazy. Ah! And then Blue Star says, there's too many. We have to retreat. And so they go back into the tunnel, into their camp. And then Night Star kind of breaks through, and he's running for Broken Tail. One Whisker also breaks through, but I don't know what happens to him. And Fireheart engages him, and Tall Tail, I think, fights him. And Fireheart kind of attacks him first, but then Nightstar's still really strong, and he actually traps Fireheart underneath him. And he's about ready to get Fireheart. And then Brackenpaw jumps on his back, all fours, ah! And Tall Star goes, and falls backwards. And Brackenpaw gets mushed. And then, let's see, I think Nightstar ends up going away or something, or I can't remember what happens with Nightstar. But Tall Star then comes, also heading towards Broken Tail. But then Tiger Claw appears and just goes boom and just smacks him away. Maybe he smacked away Nightstar. I could have that wrong. But Tall Star gets battled out too. And then finally, the battle's over. Wind Clan cats run away. Shadow Clan cats run away. They protected their clan and protected Broken Tail. When the battle's over, Darkstripe just goes up to Blue Star in front of everyone and says, this is your fault. Because of your choice, we almost died for this terrible traitor, awful cat. And this is because of you. And Blue Star is kind of like, whoa, what's going on here? And Tiger Claw actually comes up and says, Darkstripe, this is your leader. Show some respect. And so Darkstripe kind of looks at them both with anger and then goes away. And then from that, Graystripe comes in, la 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 la, with some fresh kill in his mouth, and he's, what just happened? And Tiger Claw gets really angry and gets up to him and says, where have you been? And Gray Stripe was like, well, I was out hunting. It's like, you should have been here. You should have been fighting with us. And Gray Stripe says, man, how am I supposed to know that we're going to have a battle today? And Gray Stripe is a little bit defensive. And Tiger Claw says, I'm watching you. And Fireheart, I've got my eye on you guys. You guys are gone way too much. And Fireheart's like, whoa, wait, I was here for the whole battle. Like, I was the reason you guys learned about the battle. But Tiger Claw goes away. So then Fireheart goes and gets his wounds looked at from Yellowfang and Cinderpaw. And while he's getting checked up, Blue Star's there, and Yellowfang says, Blue Star, thank you so much for protecting Broken Tail. And Blue Star says, hey, look, it's no big deal. I'm doing it as a matter of honor. It's the right thing to do, and that's why I did it, so you don't have to thank me. And when this is going on, Blue Star is kind of talking to Yellowfang like Yellowfang's her kit, like she's just looking at her with compassion. And then, boom! All the pieces come together. And I gave a little bit of a spoiler last video, but I don't think it was that much of a spoiler because we could all see it coming. But finally, Fireheart sees it. Misty Fur and Stone Fur, Misty Foot and Stone Fur are Blue Star's missing kits. And it all makes sense, and that is how the chapter ends. Some vocabulary. Fretful. Fretful is like nervous, like you're bothered by something, you're worried about something. And this is Yellowfang, and Blue Star looks at her like, oh, it's okay, like to a fretful kid. And that's actually the only vocabulary word I had because I was too wrapped up in the story to think of any more. So if there's a question you have and I missed one of the vocabulary words that you didn't know or an expression, write it in the comments so that way we can check it together and other people can learn based on your question. That leaves us with our discussion question, which I had so many, it was hard to pick one, but this was really my biggest question. Do you think you could contain your anger like Fireheart? And what I mean by this is I honestly felt, okay, now I'm giving my answer here, so I apologize, but I want you to understand where I'm coming from. I kind of felt if I was Fireheart, I would be killing any cat that I battled. Like, I'd just like, this is done. I'm tired of you guys. I'm going for the throat. And just becoming a murderer. Like, I would just be so angry and lost in battle. We call it like battle fury or bloodlust. Like the war, the battle, the fight gets into your brain so much you're just like, I'm killing everything. We call that bloodlust. Do you like Fireheart was like, that's my friend, I'm not gonna fight her, I'm gonna fight you. Like I just would have been lost in the battle, I think. Also, please make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today. But thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.